Nerd Reactor, roll out.
What's up, Reactorites? John here, and it's time to check out the very final episode of Game of Thrones. And the last episode was quite a doozy, and although I enjoyed it, so far this season, it's never, for me at least, able to live up to like the early seasons with all the world building and the character arcs and just seeing where things are going. With the last two seasons, this season, the season before, we know that George R. Martin hasn't finished his books yet, so you got showrunners David Benioff and D.B. Weiss just trying to navigate this without the source material to adapt. And George R. Martin did give them kind of like cliff notes and all that, so they do know what's going to happen, and so they try their best to try to create a story out of that with these episodes that are really short. But with that, the fan base has been mixed. So like certain elements, people are like, "What?" But other elements, people are like, "Oh, Dany, that came from a mile away." They were setting that up, but others were like, "You know what? For me, I'm just here for the ride now. We're almost done. This is the final episode, and there's going to be some finality to it, hopefully. So let's check it out." Oh, Tyrion, you sad, sad soul. Hello, guy. Oh, don't tell me he's just wandering around all burnt. Damn. God damn. Drogon is a beast.
Kill all who follow Cersei Lannister.
Sounds
These
simple
are
enough.
free men. They chose to fight for her.
Whoa!
Easy, man. Easy.
Let me kill these men. Goodbye. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna see their bodies. Oh, snaps. Yep. Is Jaime's hand. You're the only Lannister left. Gonna follow your queen now? Where's Shadowfax? Grey Worm, how'd you get there so fast? I thought you were busy killing people. Here we go. Okay, that's cool.
You freed your brother. You committed treason.
You gonna kill me now? Oh no. Oh no, no Tyrion. Oh no, don't. What? I didn't do anything. Do you still love me? Oh, she's just. Oh, damn. She gave you the cold shoulder.
Back. You've had that power. Would you have burned the city down?
Nope.
I don't know. Yes, you do.
Come on, John.
My sisters will be loyal to the throne.
Why do you think Sansa told me the truth about you? Because she doesn't want Dany to be queen.
She doesn't get to choose.
No,
You do.
but you do.
Yeah. And can you smell the difference between friend and foe? The throne. It's yours now. My precious. Sit. Sit. Sit, Dany. Sit. You know you want to. Oh, there's John.
Have you been down there? Have you seen children, little children burned?
Ooh, hey, watch your voice, Jon Snow.
I tried to make peace with Cersei.
How do you know it'll be good?
Because I know what is good.
Do you?
So do you.
You are my queen. Now and always.
No! Oh, whoa. Did you just kill her? No way. That's quick. Okay, show's over. Okay. Wow. So, I'm guessing Jon Snow, you might be dead, or people know the truth and they name you king, or Grey Worm kills you. Uh-oh, Drogon's pissed. Oh, shit. Shit, don't tell me Drogon's gonna kill you, Jon. Oh, no. Get out of there, Jon. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Huh. Wow. Now what? Throne is gone. You are lucky, Jon. Whew. I'm surprised at how early that was.
Art, let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
Say another word about killing my brother and I'll cut your throat.
Oh, yeah.
Please. This fate is for our king to decide. Or our queen.
We don't have a king or queen.
Jon Snow is the king.
Make your choice then.
Pick Jon Snow. Pick Jon Snow.
And I like to think my experience has led to some small skill in statecraft and an
Uncle. Please sit.
Sit down. There's a chair. Come on, Sam. Choose Jon.
The decision about what's best for everyone should be left to, well, everyone.
Like democracy? What do you speak of?
What unites people?
Each other.
Stories.
Stories.
And who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
Bran.
From now on, rulers will not be born. They will be chosen. On this spot by the lords and ladies of Westeros. To serve the realm.
This is the Republic.
Why do you think I came all this way?
Whoa. No one else?
Aye.
Oh, Sam.
The North will remain an independent kingdom,
Whoa.
as it was for thousands of years.
All right. Yeah. This is sure gonna piss probably half of the fan base.
You will be my hand.
No, Your Grace, I don't want it.
And I don't want to be king.
This man is a criminal. He deserves justice.
He just got it. He's made many terrible mistakes. He's going to spend the rest of his life fixing them.
Wink.
Giving you to the Unsullied would start a war. Letting you walk free would start a war. So our new king has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
Oh god, Jon Snow, not again. Grey Worm. I hate you. I hate you!
What's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
No one knows. It's where all the maps stop.
The Grey Haven.
That's where I'm going.
Where the elves are.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
Don't look at me like that. The Starks.
What's this?
A song of ice and fire.
Song of Ice and Fire. Professor X. And the X-Men.
The Master of Coin looks forward to helping the Master of Ships, but first he has to ensure we're not wasting coin, or soon there won't be no more coin. Speaking of builders, all the best brothels burn down. The Master of Coin is willing to fund reconstruction.
I think we can all agree that ships take precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
Tormund. What about Ghost? In the end, the Starks win. Ghost. Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Come on. That's what the people wanted. The Queen.
The Queen in the North!
The Queen in the North. It's a happy ending. Wow, so that was the episode, the final episode for Game of Thrones, and I enjoyed it. I liked it. It wasn't like the greatest these last two seasons, but it's I feel like the council now, the people choosing, where you can't choose Jon Snow because half the people is gonna hate it. He's the one that kills Dany, and then so not everyone's happy. It's kind of like a compromise. So that's what this ending is. It's kind of like a compromise of just the storytelling. And I do like that, in the end, the Starks, the different Starks from all over, they're pretty much the leaders now. So you got Bran Stark. He is ruling Westeros, the Seven Kingdoms. And you got Sansa, who's the queen in the north. And you have Jon Snow, who goes back to the Night's Watch and pretty much just leads the Night's Watch. They're heading out into the woods north, and maybe they're finding a new life. And then you have Arya Stark. She's commanding a ship, and she's going to go on an adventure. Maybe she's going to discover the elves and all that, if the show does have that. And so, yeah, it's a very happy ending for the Starks. Like Jon Snow, I was like, is Drogon going to kill him, or is he going to live? But in the end, he lives. So I would rather have him live and, just have a peaceful life now, now that he's back. And he never wanted to be king, so it's fitting. And Bran Stark, so it looks like he planned this all along. He's like, that's why I came here. And there was a meme that I saw, I thought was really funny, where the analogy is, it's kind of like that kid that does nothing in the group. And in the end, he gets an A just for being in that group, for doing nothing, and while everyone else is doing all the work and all that. So that's what it reminds me of. And so the biggest thing we have to talk about, Dany, at the very beginning, early on, Jon kills her, and I'm like, wow, there goes all that build up, and then Jon kills her, and now the rest of the episode is all about what's going to happen now. So story-wise, tension-wise, I thought it felt flat with that. But I do think it's interesting that they're setting up this episode is one big epilogue. Kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings and its epilogue. And we get to see what happens to all the different characters. And we get to see Tyrion as the right hand for Bran. And then everyone else, Davos, Bronn, and Brienne of Tarth. So they're all just trying to... They're trying to just help Westeros with just the world, the politics, and all that. Especially the brothels, for Bronn at least. So that was funny. And yeah, so this is it. My feelings. I'm very. I don't know how I feel. The show's over, and I do wish that the show could have been a lot better, just with its payoff, its arc, and all that for some of the characters, especially with Cersei and Jaime. And it's kind of sad for me that this season, when characters died, I really didn't feel anything. It's kind of sucks because I like Ser Jorah, and I do like the other characters too. And when they died, I'm like, like there was like no strong feelings about it compared to when characters died before. Like for example, the first season with Ned Stark dying, I'm like, no, no. And also with Catelyn Stark and Robb, when they died, no. And then when Joffrey, when he dies, I'm like, yes. So it's like these very strong emotions were there, and I was like so invested. But with these last 2 seasons, it's been okay, all right. So it could have been a lot better. But yeah, the last 2 seasons do feel rushed. But as for ending wise, it's still, for me at least, I still like it. It's not like it's terrible. And I do like that, like the Starks finally get their happy ending, because in the first season, the Starks have been screwed over so many times, and here they're finally at peace. And so a part of me feels just happy about that. And as for the story, now I just can't wait to read George R.R. Martin's books, just the Winds of Winter and all that, just to continue on with this and see how his take is different. But yeah, this show, the very few of the last episodes, man, it has caused a rift with the community, so it's nuts. And I'm kind of sad to see that. Just like, is it the writer's fault or the fans for having a lot of expectations? But it just makes me think about just these franchises. Like the last thing I can think about is Star Wars, where the Star Wars fan base has been very split, and it's very just everyone's fighting each other, especially with like the Last Jedi and all that. And here there are people. It's just a lot of back and forth. So nothing is sacred anymore, and people like if you like it, that's cool. If you hate it, that's cool. So let's say when you comment below, whether you liked the episode, whether you hated it, whatever. I just want you guys to be able to talk about it, and talk about it freely without any backlash, and because everyone can have their different opinions. And if you like it, that's cool. If you don't like it, that's just how you feel, and I'm not going to judge you for it. And you guys shouldn't have to like judge each other. Everyone's gonna have different opinions, but we're in this age now where it just feels like if you have this opinion, you're against like this whole thing, and like now you're hated. Like this person hates this person just for having this different opinion. So it's sad. And the show isn't really helping with that, especially with there's a petition out there where people signed. And last time I checked, they had like over 400,000, might be higher now, where they want HBO to remake the last season with different writers. And yeah, it's people, these shows, man, like you grow with them from the beginning to end. So of course you're invested with them. And so it also reminds me of, I don't know if you guys played Mass Effect, part 1, 2, and 3. And the ending, which was completely out there, pissed off a lot of people. So for that, I know it wasn't a mixed reaction. That was like a lot of people hated the ending for Mass Effect 3. And they were like on this journey from beginning to end where they can choose, and these choices they make will have consequences. But what we got at the very end was like pretty much just 3 main endings. So pretty much whatever you did, your choices really didn't matter. And so that one I can really understand why people would be pissed, because that game is all about choice. And with these shows, you've been with it for a long time. So I don't know if there's been a show that's really successful at just delivering a really great ending. Let's say Lost. A lot of people had issues with Lost, with their ending, or even the ending with The Sopranos, or even how Dexter ended. It didn't really finish off great. So yeah, I think doing a show is really tough. I think for me, like one of the few shows that's able to be solid throughout would be Breaking Bad, for me at least. So yeah, that's Game of Thrones. It's over. Starks, happy ending. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It's kind of sad. I do wish that it could be better, that they can still adapt from like George R.R. Martin's work if he did finish it, but that's not the case, and plus they have to rush it. So this is what we're left with, and it's going to create different types of opinions about it. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the episode on the comments below. With that said, I'm John, and I'll see you guys next time.